the first bill that protect our assault, our bill, COVID shots in the arm.
Ma'am, do us a favor. Breathe in this walkie-talkie. Ma'am, breathe in this walkie-talkie for us, ma'am. Hands behind. Ma'am, do us a favor. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back, ma'am. Oh, it gets worse. Ma'am, hands behind your back. You are 4 times over the legal limit after you breathe in this walkie-talkie.
Such a consequential president of the United States, a Mt Rushmore kind of president of the United States. Want to know what comes next?
That he belongs up there on Mount Rushmore.
Oh, look, the interviewer's looking at that bottle of yak, she swallowed. I'm telling you. Did you really just say that, Miss Pelosi? Did you really just say that? Oh man, the coconut has fallen out the coconut tree. All right, beautiful patriots, my brothers and sisters around the world, what's going on, man? I hope y'all are having an amazing start to your week. You know, we 6 days in, and you see where we're at now in August, huh? August of 2024. What a time to be alive. The coconut falls out the coconut tree. Oh man. But you know, this thing gets spicier and spicier and sweeter every single day. Everybody's entertained. This has been very entertaining, huh? And creators like me make it no better, huh? But we keep it real, man. No sugarcoating. We spread love to one another. We wishing the best in everybody's life, man. And as you can see, it's a lot of BS going on, a lot of woke crap. And as you can see, everything woke is turned to. And right now, I gotta admit, y'all, we are in big trouble, man. We are in big trouble. Reading a lot of comments, talking to a lot of people, a lot of higher ups, a lot of big time creators. You know, understanding what's really going on, man. And yeah, we are in for a fight for real. We are not against a candidate. We are against, like Vivek says, a machine. We are against a machine. You know, and it's what I want to say is what I want to say, but I don't, you know, I got to watch my words on here. So, you know, but August the 6th, y'all. 91 days. And let's go and jump in, man. Yeah, I know if I really want to say what I really want to say, I'll get in trouble, you know. But hey, Nancy's back drinking tequila, moonshine. And I think she's sipping on that cherry pie moonshine. Cherry pie, Nancy Pelosi. Cherry pie. You know, she done down about 10, 15 wine, wine coolers. That moonshine ain't strong enough either. Boy. So let's go and jump into this. She's drinking again.
freaking crap. Is this seriously happening right now? It feels almost as if there's a mass MK Ultra experiment currently going on. You know, a lot of people have been comparing it to the whole Men in Black neutralizers thing, where they flash the bright light in front of your face and all of a sudden you've forgotten everything. That, just like the Star Wars Force, is movie magic, while the Democrats are trying to do, I guess, some mass media voodoo magic, attempting to neutralize our memories, to reshape our perceptions in this weird attempt to repaint Joe Biden and Kamala Harris as something they aren't. I mean, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, they were total duds, and now the media wants you to think that they're total studs. It's also freaking ludicrous. It feels like a sick joke. It really does feel like a mass MK Ultra experiment, as today the mainstream media hosts Nancy Pelosi so she can tell the people that Joe Biden was so great in fact, that he probably belongs on Mt Rushmore. Yeah, they seriously think we're...
But let me just be honest with y'all, man. As we've seen, Kamala is the first candidate to be created by the media. No record of accomplishments. Look at these last 3.5, 4 years. You know, no popularity. You know, no one voted for her. But look what the media has done. Look at everything going on. We literally just, you seen what they did to Joe. The puppet strings broke. Not useful anymore. Defeated. Kicked them to the curb. We are against a machine, y'all. We are against a machine. And you know, you see a lot of people now mentioning you know, like we did in 2020, you know, clearing the board, then you wake up and says, whoa, how did this happen? And then you look over here, there's whistleblowers now, there's people speaking out, oh, this happened, and now, oh, mail-in ballot this, and but anyways, I can't elaborate on it. I don't want to get in trouble, but you know what I'm talking about. And you know, just go to sleep, and when you wake up in the morning, as we go to sleep, the votes just start pouring in, huh? They're gonna have to rig this thing up, I'm telling you. Because clearly we know Donald was clearing the board. Donald was almost at an 80% win. Man, it's going to have to be some rigging, I'm telling you. And I agree with you guys in the comments. I see the comments. I just can't, you know, go back and forth with you guys. I don't want to get in trouble.
Stupid. And I'm telling you, they think they've got some sort of, you know, puppeteer voodoo witch doctor magic. Who is freaking falling for this crap? Let's have a conversation about it. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so you might have thought that I was kidding, but of course I'm not kidding. It's Nancy Pelosi we're talking about. I mean, she is a politician. Take a look at this.
In a good place to make whatever decision, the top of his game. Such a consequential president of the United States, a Mount Rushmore kind of president of the United States.
You serious?
Want to know what comes next.
That he belongs up there on Mount Rushmore. Lincoln and Joe Biden.
But
ma'am, breathe in this walkie-talkie for us, please, ma'am. Breathe it. Look, look, ma'am. We're just doing our job. But you were swerving in everybody's lane. You even put the car in neutral. And we're on the freeway, ma'am. You're putting the car in neutral on the freeway. Breathe in this walkie-talkie, ma'am. Boy, you just can't make this up. Like Kamala says, the coconut fell like the coconut tree.
But you got Teddy Roosevelt up there, and he's wonderful. I don't say take him down, but you can add Biden.
Yep, it basically feels like the Force, you know? Nancy Pelosi is some sort of Palpatine-esque Sith Lord. Maybe we could AI generate an image of what that would look like, and she's waving her hand to the American people, attempting to use her Star Wars Dark Force magic to deceive the people. You will believe that Joe Biden is so great that he belongs on Mt Rushmore. Okay, well, there's only a couple ways to explain this. Either she's out of her frickin' mind, and Democrats are the most partisan, dishonest people God could have ever imagined. Or I guess this is Democrats being ideologically consistent in their values. I guess everybody gets a trophy now, right? Democrats love participation trophies. Well, Joe Biden gets one. He may have fallen off his bike. Fallen upstairs. Fallen on sandbags. Fallen all.
Please stop laughing. It's not, it's not funny, okay? That's not funny, man. Elderly abuse. Stop laughing. Elderly abuse. Stop laughing. Ain't nothing funny. Oh, fellow. Oh, fellow. But that's just a great example of how everybody's lives have been these last 3.5, 4 years. If you want to put it into fully in a full educational context. That's how everybody's life has been, man. Doing just fine and fall straight down. And we got to get back up, man. And for some people right now, millions of Americans, hard-working patriots, they're recovering. They're having a hard time after that fall. They're having a hard time getting back up. They've been lied to. Lie after lie. But hey, he was as sharp as a tack. Put him on Mt Rushmore.
All over himself, unable to articulate words effectively.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him. If it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to. Anyway.
But at least he gave it his all. He gave a good effort. He showed up every single day. Well, at least he tried to. And so he's an MVP in all of our hearts. Those are the two only logical explanations, both of them completely frickin' batshit insane. And again, the question remains here, who is actually falling for this crap? Personally, I don't get why more people aren't pissed, especially Democrats. Just think about real-world interactions. If you're interacting with an individual or an entity, and that entity or individual is constantly lying to you and gaslighting you, manipulating you, hiding the truth, and playing all these frickin' games with your emotions, well then obviously you would be frustrated. You wouldn't stand for that. But when politicians do it, when the Democrat Party does it, apparently it's all okay. No, it's not okay. It's never been okay. This whole situation with Joe Biden, really in my view, should be the end of the party as we know it. I mean, how do you move forward from this? We have so many of these kinds of clips.
You mentioned the New York Post twice. It's the Murdochs that are doing this. And we have to just say it. And it is the Murdochs that are advancing this stuff. It's happening on Fox. It's happening on the New York Post. Because it's nice to fact check and correct the record about the Joe Biden videos. You have to do that, I guess. But really, the only way to fight fire with fire is to show people the real video of Trump. The Bulwark, there was the video from 2 weeks ago where they stopped it right before Biden sat down and made it look like he was paused in midair, which if you just run it one more second, you saw he was sitting down. And we ran the corrected video in there. But again, the number of people that see it is going to be fewer. That's just the nature of the communications business. That's the nature of disinformation. I mean, every time Donald Trump is talking, he is saying stupid stuff. He is saying extreme things that people that are not popular. He doesn't look good, by the way. Like, let's just be honest. Like, the face that has gone from orange to burnt sienna. Everyone, you can get the videos from Mar-a-Lago where you see the real Donald Trump underneath the burnt sienna face. Like, they've got to mock him, and they've got to make him look like what he is, which is a increasingly deranged elderly person. I'm sorry, it was not one bad night. People have been concerned about Joe Biden's age for months and months and months. People complain the media talks about it too much, and I try not to talk about it every time I'm on, but that doesn't mean I'm not concerned about it. Like, these concerns about Joe Biden's deterioration between how he presented in 2020 when he beat Donald Trump handily twice like a drum in 2 debates, and last night is dramatic. We can't pretend like it doesn't exist. And so I think those conversations about Joe Biden is a sign that the party's healthy. And I think it should not be waved away as like a one bad night thing. It isn't. It isn't a one bad night thing. That's not true.
For years and years and years, they carried around this geriatric old man and told you everything was okay. And when people on the other side, or even people on your own side, would play clips or share clips of Joe Biden being chaperoned around, for Pete's sakes, Barack Obama had to hold his hand and walk him off the stage like he was a freaking toddler. When you share those clips back then, we all remember what they said, right? Those were deep fakes and cheap fakes.
Cheap deep fakes. Oh, it's AI edited. Then they played it on MSNBC, CNN, the mainstream, and they played it everywhere. What you're seeing isn't real, man. They edited it. What are you talking about? AI did it. She did it. He did it. They submitted it, and bam. But they played it everywhere. Played it on the mainstream. They played it CNN, live on air. All my beautiful patriots were stupid. The American people are stupid, huh? Whoa, whoa, boy. Hey, KJP, throw that binder out the window. Throw it out the window. I don't know why she won't listen to me. I keep trying to tell her, y'all, throw that binder out the window.
They lied to you and gaslit you, and then the moment it started biting them in the derriere, they friggin' dropped them and pulled the whole thing, totally skipping any legitimate Democrat process, then installed their own candidate, another friggin' puppet, and you left this slaughter just going with it. It's completely insane to even fathom, to think about. How are you not infuriated? The level of gaslighting, I mean, you must hate yourself at this point to be a Democrat. To have to deal with this constant abuse, you cannot have self-respect. I mean, how many times can you be lied to and deceived and simply brush it off? People who respect themselves simply cannot accept that as their reality. Frankly, I find it pathetic. I mean, these Democrat presidential candidates, they'll try to get elected on one thing and then literally do another in office, completely fail, run the country into the ground, and then say, put me on Mt Rushmore. I would rather get punched in the nutsack than be treated that way as a voter. So I guess that's it. I mean, that's kind of the conclusion, or I guess that's the thesis of this video. There must be some sort of correlation between being a masochist. I guess they just love dishonest, empty suit, snake politicians who lie about literally everything, whose entire existence are lies. What a pathetic display for the Democrat Party. That's all I'm gonna say. Either I'm crazy or I'm onto something. Doesn't really matter. I'm just one guy, one voice. Make your own freaking opinion. My opinion is frankly that these people are dishonest and evil. And that's pretty much it. That's what I got.
Man. Hands behind your back, ma'am. Put Biden on Mount Rushmore. Oh boy, this. Like they say though, the coconut fell. The coconut fell out the coconut tree. We are in trouble, y'all. Simple as that, man. Prayers for America. We are in trouble. They're going to have to rig this thing up, I'm telling you. You know? Prayers for America, man. I love you guys, and I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life. I encourage everybody to go out and vote, man. And then everybody in the comments and everybody's sending me stuff. I'm talking with other people and bigger creators, and we're really gonna have to worry about who's actually collecting and counting. They need some kind of like system put in place, man. For real, we really need to watch them like hawks, like President Trump said, man. For real. But again, I love y'all, man. Y'all have an amazing rest of your week. We're gonna be bringing amazing updates and coverage and having fun, spreading love through these dark times that we're living in, man. Very, very dark times, man. But hey, God bless you all and your families. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man.